Alright guys, so this is the rear setup. A lot of people are asking me, I don't understand how you put the rear bags in. Simple, all you do is you take out where the factory spring is supposed to go and you put your bag in the spring bucket. Of course there's going to be brackets that you have to buy for the bag to actually fit in here. You can't just put the bag in there and bolt it down. It's going to move around. So for the rears you're going to need brackets. As you can see, I have a stud sticking out the bottom because it's bolted up there, and then I welded a nut to the top. You could put a rib nut, but I didn't have rib nuts, so I just welded a nut to the top and then screwed the bag up that way. So for the rear, I'm gonna be running these big spacers right here. Now, I know there's a lot of controversy with spacers in the car community. I think a lot of the times people are misinformed. They do not do the research, or the people that go out and buy spacers, again, they don't do the research, so they don't know what spacers go. They just know that, oh, I want some negative offsets, so I'm gonna put a big spacer on it without doing any research. But like, I wanna get the biggest spacer possible, and then I'm just add tons of camber. You always wanna make sure that your spacers are gonna be hub centric. You do not wanna put all the weight of the car on the studs. So, for example, if you put this spacer on, it won't move because it has this little lip here. This diameter fits perfectly over this, so there's no play in it. It can move side to side because there's no bolts in it right now, or lug nuts, but it can't move up and down. The weight is going to be sitting on the hub. That will keep you safe. I actually have this. These are actually the same spacers that I've been running on my cars for a very long time, ever since my S14 when it was maroon. So I've had these spacers for a very long time. I've had no trouble with them at all. So again, just do your research, be safe, you guys. If you want some nice offsets and you don't have the money to buy some nice offsetted wheels, then go ahead, purchase some spacers. Just make sure you do some research, all right? Again, the hub size is different for every single car, so make sure you do research. So I'm gonna be running this spacer on the car. I'm gonna go ahead and bolt this up. Make sure you torque it down to spec. You do not want these things to fall off. So we're about to put the car on the ground so I can align the rear. The back has a lot of toe out. You guys can see that. Can't really tell on camera, but it has a lot of toe out. So we're gonna go ahead and readjust the toe in the rear and then check where the camber's at, because like I said, I wanna put 0 camber in the rear. Can you air it out for the one time? For the one time. I haven't seen this car aired out on the emits in a long time. Oh damn! You guys want to see my most favoriteest view of the car? It's like right here. Like, I wish I had more camera in the front, but I love these vents, yo. These vents look so good with the wheels on them. If you guys want to see how I did these vents in this garage, just go ahead and click on my channel. You guys, so remember when I said I'm gonna put on the wheels? Remember when I put on those extended studs? Well, take a look at this. Ready? Center cap doesn't sit flush now because the stud's a little over 5 millimeters too long. Damn, that sucks. So I'm either gonna have to run a little bit of space. I'm gonna have to run like a 10 mil spacer to get these to clear the studs so I can run the center caps, or I could just run it without the center caps. So I'm gonna have to run these wheels without the center caps for now until I can get spacers and whatnot to be able to clear these studs. But then again, you know, there's no space. I mean, I could add camber, but like I said earlier, it rubs on the bags. So I guess we just have to do some trial and error again. Okay guys, so I'm gonna show you guys how I do my little ghetto garage alignment. So you're gonna take yourself like a piece of board that sits flat against the wheel, and you want it to be able to stick out a little bit past the wheel. But then you're gonna wanna go into your compass setting on your iPhone if you have an iPhone. And then you're gonna just place the iPhone flat against the wood. Okay, so if you guys see, it has -4 camber. So I'm gonna try and get this to 0, at least according to this ghetto alignment. So right now it has -4. Now we're gonna go to the other side. Then we do the same thing. So stick the board, make sure it's flat. Get it to about the center of the wheel, and you stick it against the wheel. And as you guys can see, this side is -4 as well. So the camber is even. So we're just gonna go ahead and shorten the camber arm just a little bit to get this to 0. And then we'll figure out the toe after that. So if you come under the car, you're gonna adjust your camber arm, which is this bottom arm right here. In order for us to adjust toe later, we have to do it on the toe bolts right there. I do have aftermarket toe bolts. I wish I could do aftermarket toe arms, but as you guys can see, I need it for the bags. So we're gonna go ahead and adjust the camber arm now. So to lessen the camber, we're gonna bring the bottom in. So we're gonna shorten this arm. Alright guys, so if you guys can see, I got the camber to be at 0, hence the green. So that means it's completely level, flat up and down. So now we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing to the other side. But first, I'm gonna go ahead and just eyeball the toe. So now I know that there's a bunch of, it looks like there's a bunch of toe in now. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some toe out. Alright, so you're gonna wanna get yourself 2 boards, just like I said, like a little bit past the wheel. And then you're gonna put both of them together, and you're gonna make a slot on either end, just enough so you can fit one of these tape measures in them, in the slots like this. Then you're gonna wanna mark off the center of your board. And then what I did was I also put the wheel ends, mark them here so I know that the both boards are lined up correctly. Then all you're gonna do is take one, feed it all the way through the other end. Baby's gonna come in front of you. It's gonna come out in the front of the wheel. Let me know when you get it. Okay. Stick it in the slot. Have someone help you, and then you're just gonna stick the measuring tape through the slot that you made on the side of the board. And then stick the other end through here, pull it through. As you guys can see, then you're gonna make sure your board is flat against the wheel. Take the measurement. So this one is gonna be 74. All right, after you take the front measurement, you're gonna go to the rear. So this one right here is gonna be, the focus, it's gonna be 74 and 3/8 it looks like. So the back measurement, alright, so the back measurement is bigger than the front measurement, so that means that there's toe in still, about 3/4 or 3/8 of an inch toe in. So we have to add toe out, and I think it's gonna be toe out on this wheel here now because of the fact that it looks like there's toe in on this wheel right here. Another thing that you could do is find a center point and then measure each half and see which side has obviously the offset of it, and then even that out from there. But I found that this way is just as effective. Okay guys, so we got the toe all sorted out. I believe there's like a little bit, like a hair of toe out, but that's fine. All right guys, so as you guys can see, the car is now on the ground. Has those anniversary wheels, 0 camber in the rear, and then the emits up front. I wish I could camber them more, and I wish I could fit the center caps on, but that'll be figured out later. These are actually my most favoriteest SSS wheels of all time. I get tons of DMs asking me, am I ready to let them go? Am I gonna sell them? Let me know. But honestly, I don't think I'll ever let these wheels go, at least for now. I've had these wheels for longer than I've had this car, so about 5 to 6 years now, and I'm still not tired of them. So I don't think I'll ever let these wheels go, guys. These wheels are gonna stay with me for a very long time. Alright guys, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. It helps people find these videos. Make sure you subscribe if you guys haven't already. Hit that notification button to be part of the notification gang. Thank you guys so much again for rocking with us, supporting us, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Alright, peace out and stay good.